Most people think aging starts in the back, or maybe the brain. But in reality, the very first signs of decline often show up in your legs. That subtle heaviness when you walk, that slow rise out of a chair, that strange sense of unsteadiness. These aren't just random aches, they're warnings. And your legs are speaking before the rest of your body even notices. Here's what most doctors don't tell you. After age 50, your leg muscles begin shrinking up to 1 to 2% each year if you're not actively working to maintain them. This condition called sarcopenia is quiet at first, but over time it weakens your ability to balance, walk, and stay independent. And once leg strength is lost, it becomes harder to get it back. You might not notice the signs right away. Maybe it's the way you pause before standing, or how stairs feel steeper than they used to. For some people, it's waking up with stiff knees. For others, it's an unexpected stumble that shakes their confidence. These small moments are easy to ignore until they become daily struggles. Poor circulation plays a big role too. As we age, blood flow to the legs naturally slows. That means less oxygen. Part 1, the hidden crisis. Why legs weaken first. Most people think aging starts in the back, or maybe the brain. But in reality, the very first signs of decline often show up in your legs. That subtle heaviness when you walk, that slow rise out of a chair, that strange sense of unsteadiness. These aren't just random aches, they're warnings. And your legs are speaking before the rest of your body even notices. Here's what most doctors don't tell you. After age 50, your leg muscles begin shrinking up to 1 to 2% each year if you're not actively working to maintain them. This condition called sarcopenia is quiet at first, but over time it weakens your ability to balance, walk, and stay independent. And once leg strength is lost, it becomes harder to get it back. You might not notice the signs right away. Maybe it's the way you pause before standing, or how stairs feel steeper than they used to. For some people, it's waking up with stiff knees. For others, it's an unexpected stumble that shakes their confidence. These small moments are easy to ignore until they become daily struggles. Poor circulation plays a big role too. As we age, blood flow to the legs naturally slows. That means less oxygen and fewer nutrients reach your muscles. This starves the tissue, causing fatigue, cramping, and weakness. It also slows healing, which makes even small injuries harder to recover from. Then comes inflammation, the silent thief. Chronic low-grade inflammation wears away at muscle fibers and joint support. It builds up from years of poor diet, inactivity, and stress. It doesn't always hurt, but it chips away at your strength and mobility one step at a time. And here's the most concerning part. Weak legs don't just make it harder to walk. They're linked to falls, hospital stays, and long-term disability in older adults. According to the CDC, 1 out of 4 Americans over 65 falls each year, and many of those falls begin with weak or unstable legs. Take the story of Harold, 73, from Kansas City. He never thought much about leg strength until he tripped while carrying groceries and fractured his hip. What surprised him most wasn't the fall itself, but how hard it was to recover. He said, "I didn't know how weak my legs had become. I just thought I was slowing down with age." But with small changes, including nutrition, Harold was able to rebuild strength and return to his morning walks. That's why focusing on senior health and healthy aging isn't just about avoiding illness. It's about protecting the very muscles that keep you moving, standing, and living fully. Your legs are your foundation, and the daily choices you make, from how you eat to how you move, can either preserve or erode that foundation. If you're looking to avoid that slow decline, this is where it starts. With small, powerful changes to your routine, with daily habits for longevity that protect your legs before weakness sets in, and with simple foods that help prevent aging diseases and support lasting strength. Because your legs don't just carry you, they carry your independence, and they deserve your care starting now. Part 2, 4 foods to keep them strong. 1. Spinach, the mineral that brings legs back to life. Most people look at spinach and see a boring pile of greens, but under those soft leaves is a powerful blend of nutrients your legs are quietly craving. Especially if you're over 50 and starting to feel unsteady or tired in your lower body. Spinach is more than just healthy. It's one of the most overlooked tools in natural health for seniors. Inside each bite are 2 minerals that directly support muscle strength and nerve control: magnesium and potassium. These minerals are like the spark plugs for your legs. They help your muscles contract smoothly and relax fully. Without them, every movement becomes harder, slower, and more exhausting than it should be. Magnesium is especially important if you deal with stiffness tension or those frustrating nighttime leg cramps. When your body runs low on magnesium, your muscles can become overly tight and sore. You might feel like you're dragging your legs through the day, or notice that recovery takes longer after simple activities like gardening or walking upstairs. Potassium, on the other hand, works behind the scenes to support your nervous system. It helps your brain and muscles communicate properly. Low potassium levels can make your legs feel heavy, slow to respond, or even slightly numb. For seniors, this can be dangerous, especially when balance is already a concern. According to the Senior Nutrition Guide from the USDA, older adults are more likely to have magnesium and potassium deficiencies, partly due to medications, partly due to diet changes. That's why spinach is such a valuable addition. One cooked cup delivers nearly 40% of your daily magnesium needs and nearly 800 milligrams of potassium. It also contains plant-based nitrates compounds that widen blood vessels and improve circulation. Better blood flow means more oxygen reaches your leg muscles during the day. That gives you more energy and less fatigue, especially during physical activity. A study in the Journal of Applied Physiology even showed that older adults who consume nitrate-rich vegetables like spinach had better muscle efficiency and endurance. Then there's the bonus: spinach also provides folate iron and vitamin K. These nutrients help reduce inflammation, support red blood cell health, and keep your joints functioning. For people over 60, these small benefits add up, especially when trying to age gracefully and maintain mobility. Take Barbara, age 67, from Atlanta. She used to avoid walking more than a block because of heavy sore legs. But after working with a nutritionist and adding spinach to her breakfast routine, just a handful in her morning smoothie, she noticed her legs didn't tire as quickly. Within a month, she was walking a mile every morning without that familiar, dragging sensation. That's the power of real food. Not a supplement, not a special pill, just a simple vegetable that helps support senior health tips and strengthens the part of your body that keeps you independent. Spinach is also one of the easiest foods to include. You can stir it into scrambled eggs, toss it into soups, sauté it with garlic, or blend it into smoothies. You don't need much, just consistency. A cup a day is a small habit with big rewards. If you're looking for a natural, low-cost way to protect your legs, don't overlook spinach. It's a quiet hero in the world of aging, gracefully advice. And it may be just the daily support your body has been waiting for. Serum number 2, salmon, protein, and omega-3s for muscle recovery. Your muscles don't vanish overnight. They quietly shrink day by day, especially after the age of 50. This process is called sarcopenia, and if you're not eating the right foods to fight it, your legs may start to weaken faster than you think. One of the most effective weapons against this hidden loss: salmon. Salmon offers something your body absolutely needs but doesn't make on its own: complete protein. Every bite contains all 9 essential amino acids, the raw material your muscles use to repair and grow. When you're young, your body naturally rebuilds muscle. But after midlife, that process slows dramatically. Without enough protein, even small tasks like standing from a chair or carrying groceries become harder. That's why natural health for seniors must include daily sources of complete protein. A 3-ounce serving of salmon gives you over 20 grams of this muscle rebuilding fuel. And it's not just the protein that makes salmon so powerful. It's also rich in omega-3 fatty acids, fats, that fight inflammation inside your muscles and joints. Chronic inflammation is one of the biggest reasons older adults feel sore, slow, or heavy in their legs. Omega-3s work silently to reduce that tension, support better blood flow, and improve how your muscles feel during and after movement. Vitamin D is another reason salmon earns top marks in the Senior Nutrition Guide. Low vitamin D levels are shockingly common in older adults, especially those who spend more time indoors. And when this vitamin drops too low, your nerves and muscles stop communicating clearly. You may feel off balance, lose leg strength, or experience weakness that doesn't seem tied to activity. Salmon naturally contains vitamin D, helping restore that essential connection between brain and muscle. Better circulation is yet another reason salmon deserves a place on your plate. Its potassium content supports flexible blood vessels, helping deliver more oxygen to your legs. That translates to fewer cramps, more stamina, and less of that dragging sensation many seniors feel throughout the day. Improved blood flow also speeds up recovery and keeps your legs feeling energized longer. For anyone focused on longevity tips, circulation should be a daily priority. Dennis, a 69-year-old retired firefighter from Oregon, said he felt like his legs were filled with sand by late afternoon. His doctor didn't prescribe a drug, he suggested a nutritional shift. By adding salmon to his meals twice a week, Dennis noticed better energy and smoother movement within weeks. He said, "I don't get that dead leg feeling anymore. I didn't expect food to work that fast." One of the best parts of salmon is its flexibility. You can bake it, grill it, pan-sear it, or even buy canned salmon for convenience. Mix it into salads, stir it into grain bowls, or form patties with oats and eggs. The key is consistency, not complexity. You don't need to be a chef, you just need to eat it regularly. If cost is a concern, look for frozen wild salmon or high-quality canned versions. Both offer the same key nutrients and are often more budget-friendly. And if you don't enjoy the flavor, try seasoning it with lemon dill or a light garlic glaze. The goal is to make salmon part of your weekly rhythm, not a one-time experiment. For those following doctor tips for older adults, salmon checks every box. It builds strength, it calms inflammation, it improves nerve signaling, and it nourishes you from the inside out. It's not magic, it's medicine from your kitchen, and it may be exactly what your legs have been missing. Number 3, Greek yogurt, strong bones, energized legs. It's easy to walk past Greek yogurt in the grocery aisle. It looks simple, quiet, not as exciting as superfoods with fancy names. But if your legs feel weaker than they used to, this might be one of the most powerful foods you're overlooking. Greek yogurt isn't just a snack, it's a concentrated source of complete protein. That means it delivers all the amino acids your muscles need to rebuild and stay strong. And unlike many other protein-rich foods, it's gentle on digestion and incredibly easy to add to your daily routine. 1 cup of plain, low-fat Greek yogurt gives you nearly 20 grams of protein. That's almost twice as much as regular yogurt. But there's more. Greek yogurt is naturally high in calcium, one of the most important minerals for keeping your bones dense and durable. As we age, bones become more fragile, especially in the hips and legs. Without enough calcium, your legs lose their foundation. Weak bones mean weak support, and that increases the risk of falls, fractures, and long recoveries. Older adults need more calcium than younger people. According to the National Institutes of Health, adults over 50 should aim for 1,200 milligrams per day. Greek yogurt helps meet that goal in a single serving. And when you pair that calcium with vitamin D, the results are even better. Many brands now fortify Greek yogurt with vitamin D, which helps your body absorb calcium and boost muscle performance too. Now here's something most people don't know. Your gut health affects how strong and steady your legs feel. If your digestive system isn't absorbing nutrients properly, your muscles and bones pay the price. That's where probiotics come in. Greek yogurt is rich in these live beneficial bacteria. They support your digestion, reduce bloating, and help your body make better use of the vitamins and minerals in your food. Gut issues aren't just about stomach discomfort. They can cause fatigue, inflammation, and even nutrient deficiencies. That leads to tired muscles, shaky legs, and lower energy. So if your legs feel heavy or weak after meals, your gut might be part of the problem. And Greek yogurt can quietly help solve it. For added benefits, Greek yogurt also contains B vitamins, especially B12 and riboflavin. B12 is essential for nerve health and energy production. When B12 levels drop, people often feel weakness in the legs, tingling, or poor balance. This is common in older adults, especially those who eat less meat. Greek yogurt helps restore this important nutrient naturally. Teresa, 70, from Phoenix, shared that she felt lightheaded and unsteady nearly every afternoon. After adjusting her breakfast and adding Greek yogurt with fruit and almonds, she noticed more energy and better focus. Within a few weeks, her legs stopped feeling wobbly halfway through the day. Her doctor later confirmed her B12 levels had improved. Greek yogurt fits perfectly into senior home remedies and healthy aging habits. You can eat it on its own, blend it into smoothies, mix it with berries, or use it as a creamy base for sauces. It's also a smart substitute for sour cream or mayonnaise in your favorite recipes. And for those who are lactose sensitive, many lactose-free or non-dairy Greek-style options are now available. Just look for brands fortified with calcium and protein. This isn't about trendy diets or strict meal plans. It's about simple foods that support senior health tips and help prevent aging diseases. If you're looking for strength, balance, and sustained energy, start with your gut. Start with your bones. Start with 1 bowl of Greek yogurt. Because sometimes the quietest foods make the loudest difference. Number 4, beets. Fuel for blood flow and endurance. If your legs feel cold, heavy, or tired by afternoon, the problem might not be your muscles. It could be your blood flow. Circulation naturally slows as we age, especially in the lower body. That's why so many older adults experience leg cramps, tingling, or fatigue with simple movement. Beets are one of the most powerful ways to reverse that. Beets are rich in natural compounds called nitrates. When you eat them, your body converts those nitrates into nitric oxide. Nitric oxide tells your blood vessels to relax and open wider. That means more oxygen-rich blood flows into your legs, feeding your muscles, energizing your movement, and reducing soreness after activity. A study in the Journal of Gerontology found that older adults who consumed beetroot juice before walking had better endurance and lower fatigue. Their muscles worked more efficiently with less effort. That's why beets are becoming a key part of over 60 wellness routines. Cramping is another common frustration for seniors. Whether it hits in the middle of the night or halfway through a walk, it's painful and disruptive. Beets help calm that down by improving mineral delivery and relaxing blood vessels. They also contain potassium and magnesium, 2 minerals that help muscles contract smoothly and reduce spasms. Inflammation also plays a major role in leg fatigue. Beets contain betalains, a type of antioxidant pigment that helps reduce inflammation in the joints and muscles. This makes movement feel easier, lighter, and more comfortable. For people trying to stay active without pain, that's a major win. Edna, 75, from Colorado Springs, used to dread standing in long grocery lines. Her legs would ache, and she felt unstable by the time she got to the cashier. Her daughter suggested adding roasted beets to her lunch a few times a week. Within 2 weeks, she noticed less stiffness and more energy during her errands. She said, "I don't feel like I'm dragging my legs anymore." It's a small change, but it's made a big difference. Beets also support your heart, a key to senior health at any age. Better circulation means better blood pressure, less strain on your heart, and stronger performance during light exercise. If you're walking daily or doing chair exercises, beets can give your body the endurance it needs to keep going. For people focused on longevity secrets, beets check every box. They support blood flow, lower inflammation, strengthen endurance, and improve how your muscles perform. And the best part, they're easy to prepare and affordable. You can roast them, boil them, blend them into smoothies, or drink beetroot juice. Shredded raw beets can be added to salads or paired with apples and carrots in juices for a milder taste. If convenience matters, beet powders and capsules are available. Just be sure to choose nitrate-rich, unprocessed products. Some people notice their urine or stool turns reddish after eating beets. That's totally normal. It's just the pigments passing through your system and nothing to worry about. If you're looking for natural health for seniors that supports the legs from the inside out, don't underestimate the humble beet. It's not flashy, it's not trendy, but it works. And it just might be the boost your legs and your heart have been waiting for. Part 3, how to make these foods work together. No single food holds the key to strength. Your body is complex and so is your recovery. What really matters is how these foods work together, quietly, consistently, like pieces of a puzzle. Each one supports the other, filling in gaps, boosting results, and rebuilding what time may have taken. Start your morning with spinach. Toss it into scrambled eggs or blend it into a smoothie. The magnesium wakes up your muscles. The potassium supports your nerves. And the nitrates begin improving circulation before your day even starts. At lunch, focus on salmon. Just 3 ounces can give your muscles the complete protein they need. The omega-3s reduce joint stiffness, and the vitamin D supports better balance. Pair it with a whole grain like quinoa or brown rice to keep energy levels steady. In the afternoon, reach for Greek yogurt. Its high protein content helps preserve lean muscle, especially after light activity or walking. The calcium strengthens your bones. And the probiotics support digestion, ensuring all those morning nutrients are actually absorbed. For dinner, bring in the beets. Roasted, boiled, or blended into a juice, they deliver nitric oxide to keep your blood flowing freely. That means fewer leg cramps, better endurance, and a more energized feeling before bedtime. Add a squeeze of citrus or a handful of greens to enhance iron absorption. Stay hydrated. Dehydration makes muscles sluggish and joints stiff. Keep water nearby throughout the day. Herbal teas and broth-based soups also help meet your fluid needs. Movement matters too. Even 15 to 30 minutes of walking helps deliver nutrients into your leg muscles. When you combine these foods with movement, your body becomes more efficient at using the fuel you give it. That's how strength returns. Not overnight, but steadily with every meal and every step. According to Senior Nutrition Guide recommendations, nutrient timing is just as important as nutrient type. Eating protein after light exercise, pairing iron with vitamin C, and spreading out minerals across meals improves absorption and supports daily habits for longevity. Thomas, 68, from North Carolina, spent years trying to regain leg strength with stretching alone. It helped, but progress was slow. After adjusting his diet spinach in the morning, salmon at lunch, yogurt after walks, and beet juice before bed, he noticed a real shift. He said, "It's like my legs finally caught up to what I was trying to do. I'm not just eating better, I'm walking stronger." That's the point. These aren't just healthy foods. They're tools. They protect your independence, they rebuild energy, and they help you age gracefully without relying on more medication or complicated routines. You don't need perfection, just small, thoughtful choices repeated every day. Spinach, salmon, yogurt, and beets. Simple ingredients, big results. The kind that help your legs carry you confidently, powerfully for years to come. Your legs carry more than your body. They carry your freedom, your balance, your story. They've walked you through long days and stood strong during the hardest times, and they're not done yet. You don't need to start over. You just need to start small. With the right foods, daily movement, and care, your legs can feel steady again, and your confidence can grow with every step. If this video helped you feel understood or gave you a new way to look at aging, please like the video. Share it with someone you care about. And don't forget to subscribe to Live Healthy After 50 and turn on the notification bell, because your health is your greatest wealth. Your path to strength doesn't begin in a doctor's office. It begins at the table with the foods you choose and the habits you build. Keep listening to your body. Keep caring for it with love. You deserve to age with strength, with clarity, and with peace.